Within we call it our annual show, and we've had people selling books, this is in the ballroom, people selling books, and a few people selling clocks and watches. One person in particular doing very good demonstrations of watchmaking skills. We have continuously changing exhibits with clocks, historic watches, and so on and so forth.
The idea is to try to draw in anyone who's interested in horology, whether that's anything from turret clocks down to little tiny watches. They see examples of most of them. I suppose that's really what the day is all about.
The centre point of our annual show this year has been the tercentenary of Thomas Tompion's death. We took the opportunity to refurbish a very important portrait we have of the man, which was unveiled this morning. A large number of people attended that unveiling.
Tompion is normally regarded as the father of English clockmaking. His output was big, and his style was copied by many others, and it resulted through the 18th century in really the golden age of British horology. So what he started was very, very significant.
We were also celebrating his skills, and we did that by building a replica of a typical late 17th century, early 18th century workshop. And one of our members adorned an appropriate costume and explained to visitors the sort of techniques that were used for making clocks. You might find a clock today, reproduced today, looked exactly the same as one of Thomas Tompion's clocks. His clocks would have been more complicated. Moon phases, tide times, sidereal time, and so on, various complications. So he's sometimes described as the father of English clockmaking. So one of the big pulls for our members, is the auction, which always takes place on a Sunday. Consequently, we have a high number of visitors today.
We've had many items today, close on 650 lots today, and tremendous atmosphere in the marquee. It was electric at the start, loads of bids going all over the place, and we were dancing through it. It was absolutely fab today.
£50, £60, £70, £80, £80, £80, £80, sold.
I think in value we've had quite a few, you know, in the 15 to 1800, 2000 pounds today. There's a lot of watches in that 8 to 1000 and 12 to 14 sort of bracket, and then even down to the 3 to 400s for the other silver pocket watches. The buyers come from a long distance to come here because they know they're going to pick something up that they can't get anywhere else.
We've had a tremendous day here at Upton Hall. I think members of the public are quite surprised. Even some of those from 10 minutes away are quite surprised that this place A exists and B what goes on in here. It's very rare for us not to have a member of public as they go out of the door saying, "That was really interesting. I wish I'd have known it was here a long time ago." So we have stuff for children, so the families really enjoy it here. So we make them quite happy.